What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Shawnahue99, and it is Friday, April 24th, 2026. And that means one thing and one thing only. It's the trade deadline. LiveWire Week 6 is here. The trade deadline ends officially at the end of this LiveWire. So I know for a fact there's some GMs and owners out there wheeling and dealing. We might have trades that we don't even know about yet. We got a bunch to bring you so far. And as always, the trade deadline, we put a little twist on it in that the trades that happened between last week and this week aren't announced until this show. So a lot of people are going to be finding out in real time if they're staying or if they're going or who's going where. All these teams making some moves, trying to get themselves prepared for the final 2 weeks of Season 6. We got a ton of stuff to go over. Luckily, we got a great panel of absolute beauties here tonight to talk about it. Starting things off, it's Mr. Back Blast Dan. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, buddy. Do we have a live wire tonight? I'm gonna tell you what, I got calluses on my thumbs. A lot of things having to be made for live wire and everything for after hours. It is, I said this to my team tonight, but it is an absolute privilege and still mind-boggling that the three of us started a league that now has 20 teams, has this level of, of camaraderie, of community, and competitiveness. So I'm really excited for tonight's episode. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful for Season X and for our community, and it's going to be a doozy. I'm pumped.
Yeah, it's always an exciting night. There's always those nights you mark on the calendar: draft night, the start of playoffs, and one of the big ones is trade deadline. I know this guy's been talking about this. Well, talking about teams leaving him alone. If you're gonna talk to this guy, you better be bringing a good trade to the table, or else I have to hear about it. And I'm holding a lot of people out there responsible. It's Mr. Mikey Diesel. How you doing, buddy?
So many DMs put on blast in the admin chat today for me. No, dude. Okay, just a couple points. So friggin' pumped for tonight. Like right before I joined the stream, I started getting butterflies. Like, it's those nerves, man. I love it. Like, of course I've seen as all of the trades that have come in, but I'm so excited for the reactions, the analysis, what the final looks are going to be. And to touch on the thing about players not being notified beforehand, this is something that I personally push for. I've just always been a sucker for like those big sports days, like a big fan of like hot stove baseball. Who's going to sign where? Oh, they're at the winter meetings. I heard that this guy was talking to this agent and this owner at the bar, and just the unpredictability of it all was always so exciting to me. And as of late, the NBA trade deadline's been insane like that. Even the NFL trade deadline's been great. Like the MLB one's always crazy. So just the thrill of it and not knowing and the unpredictability. This is without a doubt my absolute favorite night that we have in this league. And oh boy, I'm just so excited. I can't wait to get going here tonight. It's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, I told everybody in the chat to get a pillow. What I meant is like, get a blanket, tuck yourself in, because it's going to be a night, all right? It's going to be a night. Get yourself comfy, get your popcorn, get your chips. Maybe a little chocolate, even though, you told somebody you wouldn't eat it. Down the hatch. Joining us here as well. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Mike.
Just one other quick thing, too. With everything happening so fast and furious, everything's going to be announced tonight on the stream, but there is a slim chance that something gets missed in that trade request channel. So there may be like an updated trade in the morning or two if I miss something tonight. But everything should be accounted for as of right now. But you never know with the flurry of activity that we're going to be seeing. So just wanted to make that little notation just in case.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, let's say we get right into the scores and go over everything that happened.
Question,
I'm sorry, Hoagie. Hey, before you ask that, ladies and gentlemen, it's Hoagie, and I'm an asshole because Mikey got me thinking about the trades and getting to them real fast. It's Hoagie with us here tonight. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Trade deadline night. Lots of moves, lots of changes. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Just before I head back out to go watch the old Habitat, the old Habs game. Diesel, when is it appropriate for all the owners to message their players? Like, is there like a certain point throughout the evening, like as their trades
Yeah.
get announced, can they announce them?
After the announcement, after
Okay.
everyone finds out together. Yep. That
Oh,
is
after everyone finds
it-
out, so after all the trades are done, that's the appropriate time to message your players?
that's when you can message your guys and gals and stuff. Yep. And
I
may
just
I
wanted,
say,
I just wanted to confirm that. So
yeah, and may I say one other thing too, to everyone that gets traded tonight or was on the trade block or heard you might get traded, please understand that the owners are like very unhappy that they weren't allowed to kind of have a heart to heart with you and let you know, like, thank you for everything. Those conversations I'm sure will be coming, but like, please do not take it personal from them. This is like an edict that I put in, and a lot of them feel uncomfortable about it, but we think it's a cool little wrinkle for the league. So again, please don't take too much personally from ownership, as they would have loved to notify you.
and this is when I'm gonna pop out. You guys have fun, and I might be back after the Habs game. We'll see how it goes.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Take care, Hoagie.
Good luck, everyone.
Slam in the chat saying, "Oh my God," he said, "Guys and gals, I wasn't nervous before, but now I am." Mikey, you're giving people the fits right now.
That's what I'm here for.
That's what you're here for. That's where we pay you the big bucks, because every 15% of every red penny goes directly back into the league. The rest to pay for Mikey Diesel. But let's take a look at everything that happened in Week 6 that led up to today's trade deadline. Starting things off Tuesday, 9:15. Smoke Eaters falling to the Revolution 5-3. Soul Reapers taking down the South Beach Snipers. South Beach don't give up many games. 7-3, big win for them there. Angry Birds falling to the Polar Titans 11-4. Back Alley Brawlers have themselves a game against the Money Shots. Money Shots giving up a rare game there, 10-3. Dreadhounds fall to the Mega Flowers, 9-6. Brick City Bruisers, 9-3 over the Raptors. Crease Police take down the Iron Waltz, 7-0. Degenerates fall to the Invasion, 7-4. Rare loss for the Degenerates there as well. Knights fall to the Anbu Crusaders, 6-3. And the Big Dogs with a big game against the Egg Farmers. Dan, starting Week 6 off hot. We see a couple of the Titans at the top of the list drop games in South Beach and the Money Shots.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about how any team can win any game this season, and it's absolutely true. I would say myself, the game that sticks out to me, looking at this lineup, I look at the Invasion, I look at the Degenerates. The Degenerates are on the up and up, and the Invasion have been grinding all season. I know JG, Freddie, Mikey PT, aka the Tribesmen, are grinding on through and trying to push for a better playoff seed. That's a big win for them over a really tough team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Getting right into our next slate of games. 9:45 on Tuesday. We've got the Snipers bouncing back hard, 12-8 against the Money Shots. Money Shots going 0-2 to start the week there. Polar Titans, they go 2-0, 8-5 against the Revolution. Smoke Eaters, 8-7 over the Raptors in a crazy game. I believe that was overtime. Mega Flowers, don't look now, 2-0, 7-5 over the Soul Reapers. Invasion, they're now stuck at 1-1, falling to the Angry Birds 6-2. Angry Birds can always throw out a really tough line, and they're sneaky. You know, sometimes you see a team near the bottom, they're gonna break some hearts, and they have a great shot at making the playoffs still. Back Alley Brawlers take down the Iron Waltz 8-0. Dreadhounds fall to the Egg Farmers in what was a ridiculously fun game to watch. 9-7, Egg Farmers taking that one. Brick City Bruisers fall to Anbu. Anbu cruising this week, 10-6. Big Dogs going 2-0, 7-4, taking down the Crease Police. Crease Police giving up a rare regulation loss there. Knights making the Degenerates start their week 0-2. Mikey, we see some trends forming here, and you know what? There's just stuff all over the place. I mean, we see South Beach bouncing back hard, and then we see the Crease Police dropping a rare game.
Yeah. The one that sticks out to me the most, I think, is the South Beach Snipers and the Money Shots, because, I mean, you're looking at kind of like a plateau portion of the season for some teams here, and the Money Shots were riding high in first place for the first couple weeks. They slipped a little bit there, and now you have to wonder if they got kind of not complacent winning, but like kind of used to winning, and if they maybe started taking it for granted, because that South Beach team is a potential finals matchup right there, and they lost by 4 goals there, coming up on the trade deadline, so it's just that kind of like weird, uneasy part of the season. So you have to wonder if you're playing kind of the measuring stick of the league and the Snipers, that if the nerves got to them, or if it was just an off game. So that's a trend I want to watch for sure, and see how the money shots kind of progress through this trade deadline and beyond towards the end of the season after the way they started out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And DBC is right. He subscribed. Thank you, first of all. Thank you, DBC, for the subscription. Absolutely great. And he said, Knights did play the Degenerates. You're right. That's my bad. I'm using a thing to try and get the scores so that they're in order, and I see now that it just did not work the way that it was supposed to. Let's try and do this live again and just read it off the cue card. But very well said, Mike. And it is going to be...
Hey, and shout out Jace, by the way. He'll be getting a jersey pretty soon.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, Jace
Jace. You won it. You won it last week, man.
Yes, sir.
My man, Jace. That jersey's going to look sick.
It is.
That's awesome.
Oh, speaking of which, all those winners are getting theirs now from the previous raffles and stuff, and I figured I'd wait till after the trade deadline to catch up with those other folks that won, just in case there was a trade ski. And yeah, man, we're gonna get it going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keeping things rolling here. Tuesday at 10:15, Portage taking down the Revolution 5-4. Portage now going 1-2 on the night. Polar Titans fall to the Snipers 10-3. The Raptors fall to the Soul Reapers 6-2. Mikey, is that 3-0 for the Mega Flowers on Tuesday?
Yeah, if you bowl 3 strikes in a row in bowling, they call it a turkey. So we in the Mega Flowers call a good night like that a turkey. Starting now. But yeah, no, super pumped of him. Jana was up on wing. Mob told him he needed him hungry and wanted him to play with some heart, and Jano showed up and did his thing.
Well, that's awesome. The Invasion taking down the Back Alley Brawlers 6-5. Iron Waltz over the Angry Birds 5-4. Dreadhounds fall to the Egg Farmers 10-5. Egg Farmers have just such a super fun line. The Knights toppling the Brick City Bruisers 10-3. Big Dogs fall to the Degenerates 6-5. And the Crease Police take down the Anbu Crusaders. Jiminy Christmas, I'm pretty sure I've been calling them the Anbu Warriors for 3 weeks. Anbu Crusaders 6-5. Dan, 10-15, Tuesday. Teams ending strong. We see a lot of streaks and a lot of teams that are just kind of battling through it. What do you see in there?
Man, I look at the Anbu Crusaders and the Crease Police. These are 2 teams that I think on paper could definitely be a team that we could see deep in the playoffs. Both these squads have unbelievable goaltending, excellent goal scoring. They've got Mew, they've got ISO on one side. I mean, it's a 6-5 win is a battle. The Crease Police come out on top, but to me, that's a playoff preview matchup. And I think both those teams played out. I'm sure Anbu wants a recrack at that as well.
No doubt, no doubt. Are they in the same conference? I don't think so. I think Ambu's in the other one. Yeah, they are. So potential finals matchup right there.
Potential finals matchup.
Yes, sir. Speaking of Ambu, they take down the Back Alley Brawlers 9-5 to start things off on Wednesday. The Big Dogs fall to the Angry Birds 8-7. Soul Reapers, Brick City Bruisers. Soul Reapers getting the better of that one, 11-8. The Smoke Eaters take down the Dreadhounds 7-0 to get their Wednesday started off. Degenerates and Revolution. Degenerates taking that a 9-4. Crease Police taking on the Snipers 6-3. Crease Police coming out on top. Snipers were rolling one of their best lines there too, so that's a big win for Aquino and Duncan, the boys there. Polar Titans, Egg Farmers. Polar Titans getting the better of them there, 7-6. Knights, Money Shots, Knights taking that one 6-4. Iron Waltz fall to the Mega Flowers. Mikey 4-0. What's going on? 5-4. And the Invasion start their Wednesday strong 7-2. Mikey, what's going on with these Mega Flowers? What's going on?
Dude, so I'll tell you what. Like I said, Jano was playing with Mob the night before, but we had just traded for Mo, and there are 2 goalies, so they were both on the line, and I'm like trying to figure out what's going on Wednesday, and I'm like, I messaged Leroy. I'm like, hey man, how do you feel about playing Ed? He's like, well, I've only played 2 games so far in this game cycle. I'm like, I guess I'll do it. So I slid in net, but I don't think the story of this game is us. I think the story of this game is the Iron Waltz. They were up 4-1 in this game. And if you looked at the scores from the night before, the Iron Waltz, their record's not great, but their compete level, what they bring every game, their fight, those boys are playing hard. And you know, the wins aren't coming, but the play style and everything they're doing is right. They're just not getting the bounces, and that team is absolutely playing their hearts out. And I hope they continue to the rest of the season. And you know, there's still 3 weeks or 2 weeks left after this week, and you know, anything can happen. We just leapfrog 3 teams. They could leapfrog 3 teams. So if they keep playing with that energy and fight, they're going to start getting those bounces as well.
As a team that's tied with you, if you guys could just settle down for like a second, that'd be nice. Just try it. Just see us settling down fields for like a second.
No thanks.
We got Oven Chicken in the chat, gifting a tier 1 sub to Jace. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you, Oven Chicken. Jano throwing some hearts out there. And then we got Jace out there saying, Oven Chicken, thank you so much.
And the almighty
Hello, people
Jace
from the VVHL. Hell yeah, buddy. Glad to have you. It's a great night. It's Friday. I love it. I accidentally bought CBD instead of THC before, so now I got the THC, and now.
Speaking of which,
now it's
everyone's eating healthy, healthy
working.
carrot sticks, and
Yes.
we're drinking plenty of water and eating our vitamins.
We're saying our minerals and eating our prayers.
We are. Yeah. I think it's time to start never mind, I'll brainstorm this later with you boys. I shouldn't be brainstorming bits live on the air. Mikey D's unsung hero of the week, someone that did something that's not going to get a lot of pub, and we recognize that. I think that'd be something cool.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sweet. Nice. Looking at
Sorry,
Wednesday,
I've eaten too many carrot sticks tonight.
Looking at Wednesday, 9:45, Anbu. They keep on rolling, 9-2 over the Brick City Bruisers. Big Dogs taking down the Dreadhounds, 6-5. Degenerates bouncing back from, I believe, a 1-2 Tuesday, 6-3 for them over the Back Alley Brawlers. Angry Birds, Crease Police, knock knock, who's there? It's another Crease Police win. They just keep on rolling. Those guys.
Knock knock, who's there? Crease Police.
Hey, it's Shawn Michaels.
Hey, it's Shawn Michaels.
For AT&T. Egg Farmers and Soul Reapers. Egg Farmers. They put out a ridiculous line, by the way, this night. It was Nate, Crazy Crowd, and Rifle Drum. And that was just not a fun team to play against, man. Full kudos to those guys. That was a super fun game. Money Shots, Soul Eaters, 6-3. Money Shots on top there. Iron Waltz taking down the Revolution, 6-5. South Beach Snipers, Invasion. All that talent out there. I would not expect to score this low. 4-1. South Beach taking that one. The Polar Titans give the Mega Flowers a rare loss. See, Mike, there you go. You just settle down a little bit. See, it's not that hard.
Overtime. It was an overtime loss. There was still a point.
Fair enough. And the whoop. That's something. That is the Money Shots taking down the Raptors, 10-3. Man, I got to figure out this AI thing because it is driving me crazy. Dan, some crazy scores in this time slot. Tell me about it.
Oh man. So as I look at this, I look at look at the egg farmers and Soul Reapers. Sorry guys, I was reading 3 things at the same time. Egg farmers and Soul Reapers, 6-4. Man, the Soul Reapers are such a really solid, well-rounded squad. A team that I think doesn't get the kudos they deserve. We talked about it a little last week. But Snickers and that team, I think they just kind of stay under the radar a little bit. And while they lose this game, going up against a team like the Egg Farmers a few weeks before playoffs, kudos to the Egg Farmers for beating such an incredible, talented team like the Soul Reapers. But I'm pumped for the Soul Reapers to move on and see what they do the rest of the season as they head into the playoffs. And for the Egg Farmers, I mean, what a perfect time to find your stride with all the acquisitions you've made this season and really, really get there for right in time with all that chem for playoffs. So, I mean, kudos to both these teams.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looking at our last slate of games to end week 6. The Big Dogs finished their week strong, 8-1 over the Brick City Bruisers. Ambu Crusaders, they finished strong as well, 9-5 over the Dreadhounds. Speaking of finishing strong, Crease Police, they take down the Back Alley Brawlers 6-3. Degenerates, Angry Birds, Degenerates getting the better of that one, 8-7, close game there. Degenerates have a great line, so those Angry Birds got to feel good about having a close game against such a top team. The Soul Reapers taking down the Knights 10-3. Smoke Eaters fallen to the aforementioned Egg Farmers 5-4. That was a real fun game, man. That was a real fun one. Revolution taking down the Invasion 5-3. South Beach Snipers over the Iron Waltz 5-3 as well. Polar Titans 8, Raptors 1. And to end things off, Mega Flowers make it a 5-1 week, 5-4 over the Portage Money Shots. Mikey, that's it for week 6. We're on to the trade deadline very, very soon. Tell me about 10-15.
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't hear a thing right now because I did something weird to my headset, and I feel like I'm screaming at everything.
No, you're good.
So if there's any way I could not for a second,
Dan, you want to double up?
Double up. Yeah, man. Let's talk about them. Revolution. The Revolution have been revolutionary in their roster throughout the season, even before the season, and that's a big win against the Invasion, man. They've been towards the bottom part of the playoff seeding for the past 4 or 5 weeks, and they've been grinding. Squad's been grinding. Aviators grinding. That team has transformed a number of times, and they've stayed there, and they've made it work. So that's a huge win over a team like the Invasion, who's been on the up, winning really high quality games. So shout out the Squad and the boys.
Hell yeah. Well, where does that leave us? At the end of week 6, Surge Division has been a battle. Crease Police sitting at the top with 85 points, but not far behind. Just one win behind those pesky South Beach Snipers looking to claim that top spot. Big Dogs, they're 11 behind. They're kind of sitting in that, like, we've got third on lock, not on lock, but on lock at the same time. 71 for them. Back Alley Brawlers, 62 points, locking up that 4th spot. They've got to be sitting pretty comfortably in their own mind. Egg Farmers, though, not too far behind them. 57 points for them. Raptors with 43. Smoke Eaters with 41, tied with the Mega Flowers. Brick City Bruisers with 36. And the Iron Waltz with 33. So big battle happening at the top of the standings here between the Crease Police and the Snipers. And then directly at the bottom, you've got the Mega Flowers and the Smoke Eaters both tied at 41, Raptors with 43. I know all 3 of those teams are just looking to get that 6th spot because nobody wants to play the Crease Police. Nobody wants to play the Snipers. Full kudos to the Big Dogs. But right now there's 2 dogs on top. If I had a time machine. They're in 3rd place.
2 tired dogs.
Exactly. They're 2 tired
dogs sitting on top of that fence.
Go around the outside. Mikey, please tell me about the Surge Division and save me from myself.
It's insane. Yeah, we went 5-0-1 this week, and we leapfrogged 2 teams. And I wouldn't be surprised if come, Wednesday night, all said and done, that 6 or 7 teams leapfrog each other and just completely shift up and down the standings because, I mean, the point separation is insane between 6 and 10. is a 10-point difference, and that can all be made up for in a week. So, you know, it's going to shuffle. It's going to go right down to the wire. And this is what we came here for. This is why we did what we did, and 2 divisions, 2 conferences, the ownership stipulations, all those crazy things we put in place was for a season like this with that little of a point separation of a playoff spot and being off the bubble.
Yes, sir. Exactly. The one thing we wanted, all that parity. We didn't want any teams out of it so early, and it really is going to be right down to the wire for every team. Let's take a look at the other division. Crunch has a new leader, and it is the Anbu Crusaders. They had themselves a week. I believe they went 5-1 as well. And money shots, I think, went 2-4. So it's kind of just a reversal of fortunes there. Where Anbu just skyrocketed to the top. Portage now find themselves in second place. 79 points for Anbu, 74 for Portage, respectively. Soul Reapers, they're at 63, 3 in front of the Degenerates, who find themselves in that 4th spot. Polar Titans, 8 points back. They've got 52. Knights at 49. Invasion at 47. The Revolution with 42. Angry Birds with 32. And the Dreadhounds with 31. So Angry Birds and Dreadhounds within 11 points. They've got to make something happen soon. But, Dan, it's crazy to see how things have played out here. I mean, we've got the Degenerates in 4th. I don't think anybody saw the Invasion sitting in 7. But they can turn around their fortunes at any time. Knights have played strong. What are you seeing in the Crunch division?
I see. I mean, just like my Brick City, I think the Angry Birds and Dreadhounds have a tough hill to climb. But everything, the Polar Titans, the Knights, the Invasion, the Revolution, are all right there. I mean, mainly the Knights, Invasion, and Revolution are kind of fighting really hard with each other. But Anbu, I mean, I'm looking at all this. I'm just looking at all the points, and just it's so damn close. But for Anbu to leapfrog and get that first spot is pretty big for them.
Moving on to our leaders after week 6. Well, FaZe Toxic, he's at the top of the charts, 154 for him. Day not far behind, 141. Wait, who am I getting echo off? Oh, check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. Oh, Dan, it's you. There we go. Huntsy. Huntsy. Check. There we go. Huntsy finds himself in the 3rd spot, 138 for him. White Castle, man, White Castle's having himself a season. I shouldn't, not to take anything away from the other guys. And Huntsy coming in as a rookie, absolutely killing it. But White Castle is a name you love to see up there, 135 for him. Prime G Funk, he was in the top 10 last season. No surprise here, 132. Tied with ISO. I mean, speaking of a who's who right now. Thought King, no stranger to these lists, 123 for him. Thompson, good to see him here, 120. Eat a Snickers with 116 and Boss Games with 111. So our points leaders after week 1, a little bit of a shakeup, but a lot of familiar names and very deserving names that we would expect to see up here. Goals-wise, though, we got a new leader, and it is Mr. White Castle himself. I actually think he might have been tied for it last week, but wow, 94 for him with 2 weeks left. Absolutely insane. Prime G Funk just behind him with 87. FaZe Toxic with 83. Boss Games and Huntsy tied now, 74 apiece for them. Thompson with 71. ISO with 70. Zaner with 64. Good to see Zaner on the list. Hoagie, my man, with 63. Sorry, Zaner, I didn't mean to say Hoagie's name that much, but I know he's going to yell at me later. And Big Yoda's with 62 on the season. Assists-wise, A-Day reigns supreme. 111 for him. Absolutely mental with 2 weeks left. Bus driving, real player. I know that now. He's making me look foolish all season. 75 for him. J-Men Fish with 72.
Way to let it fire.
Snickers. Yeah, exactly. He's like, I will make you know my name. Fair enough. J-Man Fish and Snickers tied with 72 apiece. FaZe Toxic with 71. Thought King with 68. X Ascent with 67. Kingham with 66. Huntsy with 64. And Nash with 63. A couple of snipers rounding out the list there at the bottom. Wait, Kingham on the sniper. I don't know who's on any team anymore. There's just too much. There's just too much going on. But gentlemen, give it up for our points leaders after week 6. FaZe Toxic still at the top with 154, but our league's first overall pick in second place with 141. Mikey, some crazy numbers from these guys so far.
Hey, yeah, no, those numbers are crazy. Sorry, I feel like Adam Schefter here. I have my cell phone in my hand. I have my laptop up. I have Telegram, and I'm literally approving a trade as we speak. So I missed the whole conversation on the numbers there. But yeah, shout out Hunsey. He's fine. I don't know. He seems like a nice dude every time I play with him. So he sticks out like him.
Oh,
no, I'm just teasing. I'm kidding. No, it's a who's who list there. Look at it. 154 points. Kidding me? I don't get that in 5 seasons combined. And Toxic's on an amazing line.
Don't forget to check admin chat there, Mike, for that last one.
Amazing.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you knew. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on the news myself. Okay. It's just us having a private conversation with a bunch of people watching. Hits leaders.
Yeah.
For the amount of points this guy puts up, it's crazy to see him at the top of the hits leaders, but that's just his game. Mayers with 267. Bringing the physicality along with a scoring touch. Same with Rifle Drum, 229 for him. Parks with 226. Showstopper, no stranger to this list, along with G-Wits, Zephyrus, Jaybird, Mikey Primetime, White Castle, and Slur. Just the names that you normally see on the hits leaders list there. You love to see it. But great season for all these guys so far. Interceptions-wise, Snickers leading the charge, 56 for him. Off the wire, RK with 46. Crave with 44. Mowski with 43. Phil with 42. Tied with Wax and Hunsey. Disaster with 41. Doughboy with 36. And Roger Dat with 35. Takeaway-wise, well, it's just the assist leader. It's A-Day, of course, because he's just doing A-Day things. He's got 133 on the season so far. Thought King not far behind, though. 120 for him. Biggie Yoda's 116, tied with White Castle for that third spot. Squad with 107. Kingham with 105. ISO with 103, tied with Wax. Whistling with 100. And Octo with 98. And don't look now. We got 2 crease plays at the top of the charts here again. It's Easy Dunk leading the charge, though. Look at that, an 837. Absolutely insane this far into the season. Aquino with a 789, not far behind. I mean, these guys are just absolutely killing it. Say his name with me. Bert, 778 for him, just ahead of BMAC with a 777. Beautiful airplane. Bosa with a 775. Grimmeister with a 767, Ajax Attack with a 759, Raw with a 753, Moving TG with a 750, and Stick Your Penny played a great game against us with a 744. GAA-wise, it's your usual suspects because these guys have been killing it. The only 2 guys in the threes, it's 313 for Dunk leading the charge. Aquino not far behind with a 352. Bert tied with Grimmeister with a 4.0. Sorry, I should say Duncan and Aquino absolutely killing it there. Absolutely great job. But Bert and Grimmeister tied for that third spot with 4 apiece. Salpip, a.k.a. Take It Easy with a 429. One sad boy. Why are you so sad, man? You got a 430. That's nothing to shake a stick at. You're doing great. I'm getting so old. Nothing to shake a stick at. Jesus Christ, Mr. Rogers. Tone it down. Bosa, 31 with a 439. Tied with Moving TG. BMAC with a 440. And Ajax Attack with a 463. Gentlemen, the goalies have been showing out this season. My goodness, you love to see it.
Yeah. Ajax, man. That's a pre-midnight Ajax out there with that 4.63. And Grimmy, man, just a dude that gets it done very quietly. He doesn't get half the love that he should. And dude, just Alpip, what do you say? And looking a little bit lower on that list, I expect Bosa and BMAC to creep their way up a little bit as these games get a little more important. I think we'll be seeing them locking in and really taking their team to the next level. So I expect to see them kind of moving up that board a little bit as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, gentlemen, has the time come? Are we into the trades?
Yes, I believe we are. Unless you want to talk about who's number 2 in the league in save percentage real quick. No.
Is it me? It's not me.
No, just
All right, let me cue this up here. So we have I'm just going to check the trade request channel, make sure I've got the last one here.
Shaman's just throwing shade your way in the, in the
Hey,
chat.
I hit 15 posts this week. Be nice to me. I'm still not over it. Oh, it was ridiculous. It was one of those nights where you hit so many posts that you just start laughing towards the end because there's no way you could get madder. All right. I believe I've got everything all set up here.
Hey, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we could do a quick roundtable before we talk trades. Let's do it. Emotions come, I don't know why. I know where you're coming from. Coming, my love, coming. I was not prepared for this level of dead air. Dan, how you doing? Oh no, he's gone too. This is not good news for me. So, I've recently got into yoga, and that's going well. And I started eating better, and that's going miserably. And
I'm back.
Yes. Oh, thank God. Hallelujah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Back Blast Dan with hopefully a 5-minute story.
Let's
I was drowning out there for a second. Yoga making you
yeah, sorry, I'm doing admin stuff on my end. I'm doing admin stuff on my end as well. And then Mr. Shawnee boy, I'm so sorry.
No, we're all good.
What do you need from me?
Look in chat. What? Oh no. What's going on?
So I'm here, but
wait, what's I know where you're coming from. Coming. Man, hey, Slam, what's that all about?
Give me the beat, boys.
My life, we get ready, we can share the wine.
We're now taking requests.
On a steel
Hey,
horse,
by the way, our newest fundraiser thing, we're gonna do cameo videos now with me in the classroom writing your name on a chalkboard and then saying something shitty about you.
You're about to make
So just be on the lookout for
$10,000.
I know.
You don't even know.
I got so many DMs of people being like, "Can you do me next?" I'm like, no, I'm busy. I'm trying to do something.
That's right. I need to book the classroom for another 4 hours. Do you know how many orders I have?
Yeah, but then I felt bad, and I'm like, I don't want to do it for so many people and not do it for. So I was just sitting there all day, just writing their. It's like you ever see the video with the all the shirtless dudes dancing around? And they hold up like a picture of someone and like go up to the camera for a happy birthday video. You ever see that?
I can't say that I have.
Oh yeah, as soon as I send it to you, you'll know. But anyways, it was like that. But it'd be funny if everyone knew what I was talking about, but they don't. It's okay. Too many carrot sticks.
Yeah, we just keep digging.
You just keep feeding more leash to hang myself with.
Yeah, exactly. I think we should be good to start. I don't think there's anything pending right now.
Not that I noticed, but it's until the end of the show anyway. So as long as we're going through it, I'll keep an eye on it. And like I said, if something trickles in within the next couple minutes after, I'll have an update in the morning. But more or less, it's over. As soon as the show's over, if it's not submitted in the chat, it's not happening.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, Swoley, I love the Ravens per Sean and Mike. Yeah, that's right. Swoley's a big Ravens fan. Let's get things started here, and we're going to kick it off with a trade between the Revolution and the Brawlers. Did it do the transition? There we go. I don't know why I did that. We've got Silky, Senko, and Maroon going to the Revolution. G-Wits and Kamikaze going to the Brawlers. Nice little shakeup here. G-Wits on the move. Fitting that he goes to a team called the Brawlers, along with his buddy Kamikaze. And then Silky, Senko, and Maroon going to the Revolution. How are we feeling about this one, boys?
I'll go first. I like this trade for both teams. Maroon is a very, very serviceable, very good player up on the wing. Silky Senko, I had the very good pleasure to play a lot of scouting games with him. Like, we were paired up a lot, and I felt like him and I had a lot of good chemistry. I'll be honest, I kept trying to get him. I couldn't get him. And I like those two together going in a package. And what can you say about G-Wits that hasn't been said? He's obnoxious. He's arrogant. He's one of the best dudes. He's very skilled on wing. He knows how to score. He can win faceoffs. He's going to put you on your ass. You're counting lights. And Kamikaze, man, love his style of play. He's always looking to play. I love that in my players. And both just solid additions to go with what Bulky and Highborn got going on over there. And yeah, Revolution staying busy, man. They've upended that team a lot. And here they go in a 2-player swap. They've done 4-player swaps before, 4 team trades before. So the first of potentially many moves for them here, as they've been one of the most active teams all season long.
Next on the list, we've got Dubs Eater and Big Truck switching teams. Iron Waltz getting Dubs Eater, Big Truck going to the Knights. Looks like a goalie for goalie swap here. Truck does have that versatility if they want to use him as a skater. Dubs Eater, general last season, I got nothing but great things to say about him. So it looks like both of these teams just making a bit of a goalie move, trying to see if they can shake things up.
Dan, I didn't want to jump again. I don't know. Is Dan here?
I think it's just you and me right now. So Is it?
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So,
unless you want to add something to it.
No, you got it. Just making sure. I didn't want to overstep my bounds and not let Dan talk.
No. We're all good. We've got the Brick City Bruisers receiving Harkey, sending OPGM Shadow the other way. Mikey. K Surprise.
Yeah, so I don't know too much about Harkey. He's either a rookie or it's his second season here, I believe. Shadow I'm very familiar with. I played with him in a couple of Sixes leagues. He's been here before. He just came back from a server removal or he left himself or whatever. However he came back, he made amends. He's back. He's been great. He's a jack of all trades. He can give you whatever you need. He's a very solid goalie. He's an insanely capable center. He can do a lot of good things on wing. So I really like that trade for the Iron Waltz, who, like I said earlier with the scores, have been a feisty team, and I think he'll fit in with their scheme a lot. And just, I apologize to Harkey, man. No offense. I don't know enough about him. So I can't gauge that end of the trade, but I know Dan's been working the lines, and I'm sure he's done his due diligence, so he knows what he's getting with Harkey there.
No doubt. Iron Waltz remain busy. Mikey, you're going to have to tell us about this one because you guys are getting Roger Dat, Big Daddy Doc going the other way.
Yeah. I feel like this trade's out of order, but yeah, so we'll pretend that Daddy Doc has been on our team this entire night. And we made a move. So apologies to whichever member on our roster's name gets announced here. But yes, we made a trade with one of our players. We acquired Daddy Doc, and we ultimately made a move to send him over to the Iron Walls, who, as you saw it in the last slide, just made a move to get to get Shadow there. So Shadow and Doc are going to be two good additions for them. Doc can play center. He can play goalie. He can play wing. I don't remember if he plays defense, but he can do it all. And Roger, that kind of gives us some more stability on the back end. He just saw him in the leaderboard for most interceptions. He's a stay-at-home D-man. He's a very good D-man. We eyed him in the draft. He was on our board, and I'm very happy that we were able to do the legwork and have the good fortune to make a trade for him.
We got another big one from the Brick City Bruisers. We got Swoley and Intrepid off to the Revolution. Gritty and Jam Mac going to the Brick City Bruisers. Dan, are you around? I think he's busy. Either way, we've got some monster names moving on this one. Swoley, one of last season's top point getters, top goal scorers. Intrepid, a great player in his own right there. Gritty, one of the league's best goalies, and Jam Mac, just a scoring machine. So big move here for both of these teams trying to find that right fit. Oh, I hit the button way quick.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
Well, let's talk about this one then first. We can go back. But we've got K. Dieter and Frenchie going to the Revolution. Crew 32 and Silky Senko going to the Raptors. Mikey, tell me about it.
Again, the Revolution are no stranger to seeing their name on the stream, on the trade deadline show or all season. It's another two guys out the door and two new ones coming in. They just keep checking to see if the spaghetti's done by throwing it against the wall and seeing if it's going to stick here. K. Dieter, he was a guy that we had traded for. Another one that we had earmarked in the draft. We were very excited to have him. We ultimately made a move when we were kind of struggling to see if we could just shake it up. We were very sad to see him go. Frenchie's a wheel spin replacement for Dex. I, again, don't know too much about him. I know he's Nitro's good friend. No, he's not my Nitro. He's someone's good friend. I don't know. But yeah, so I haven't seen too much from him. You know what Dieter gives to the Revolution? I love that for them. And on the other side, Crew and Senko, I threw flowers at Senko earlier. And Crew, he's, again, to me, a relative unknown. I like the way he played in scouting. We did have our eye on him in the draft, but I haven't seen enough of him this season to really make a good determination. So yeah, that's all I got there.
Yeah, big move there. Just to go back to this one here, though, Gritty and Jam Mac to the Brick City Bruisers, Swoley and Intrepid to the Revolution. Just a monster trade. And I mean, there's not enough great things you could say about these guys because it's just a bunch of great names on the move.
Yeah, I love it. I love it for both teams. Gritty is that solid stabilizing force in net. Jam-Mac, just, man, that guy's got a nose for the back of the net. I'm sure he's in the chat if he hasn't been yet, or he will be soon, about being traded. It's not a personal slight, as I said. Please don't take it personal. But yeah, I think Jam-Mac's a commodity, and I think he's looking at it too negatively because his scoring prowess is very covetable. And same thing for what Gritty does. And then on the other side, Intrepid, you get another full-time goalie, so they must have been shaking up a little bit to see if a little goalie mix would do things. And Swoley, you can't say enough good things about what he can do on the ice and in the dressing room. He's just one of those calming forces, and yeah, it's just great for the locker room and great on the ice.
Up next, big move here for the Smoke Eaters and the Polar Titans. A top defenseman going one way, a great goal scorer going the other way. Hate to see him go, but Hatfield Kid is now a Polar Titan. Coming back the other way is Brew. very familiar with his game, really excited to play with him. But, you know, you got to give to get, and Hatfield was a pretty big price there. He's a fantastic goalie, but, you know, that's the kind of price you got to pay to pick up Brew.
Yeah, it's this is one of my favorite trades. A team dealing from a position of strength to try and address a position of weakness, or just to round out, you know, a line. You know, what's there to say about Brew that, you know, you don't say about some of the top players in this league? I think he's one of the top players in this league, and doesn't get half the love he does. But to pair him with Hoagie and yourself and Captain Pickle, I love that trade for you guys. You get that offensive boost. I think that might slide you back a little bit. I'm hearing, and the Polo Titans get a guy that was always in the running for Norris, season in, season out, and does it so effortlessly and so quietly. And it's just a fantastic trade. It's one of my favorite type of trades, and I love it for both teams.
Absolutely. Hate to see Hatfield go, but well, love seeing Brew coming back the other way.
Of course.
Another one here for Brick City, who keeps on rolling, and another one for the Polar Titans as well. Mitchie going to the Brick City Bruisers. Oven Chicken going to the Polar Titans. I think we see old Oven Chicken in the chat here tonight, so he is finding out in real time that he is now a Polar Titan. Not a bad spot to be landed, but, and I know Dan's been talking good things about Mitchie, so win-win here, I think, and Brick City's still fighting to make, they've got a good chance of still making the playoffs there. They just got to get it together.
Yeah, again, it's just a little bit of offensive change of scenery. Probably, again, no personal things with it, but sometimes you just shake it up for the sake of shaking it up, and you know, maybe a better home helps both those guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, here we go.
Oven said he didn't even pass his things yet, so yeah, it's smart to not pack your bags, because Sean tells a very funny trade deadline story about how, you know, really wanted you. They fought their asses off. They've been busting the balls all season to get you. And then the next slide is the person getting traded. Like, oh, is that how bad they wanted me? But yeah, this is this one on the screen is the precursor to the Daddy Doc for Roger Dat trade. Jano, brother, I absolutely love you to death. You know, you talk about, or I talk about, the other owners being really upset that they couldn't message people ahead of time. This one hurt me. Jano played exceptional the last couple weeks for us in net and on wing. Whatever he was asked to do, he did. He killed it. And quite honestly, he's more than likely going to be gone for week 7 and 8. And we just, with where we're at in the standings, we just needed a body there. So we made this trade, which ultimately turned into Roger Dat. And we're hoping, you know, and the Polar Titans, they're very comfortable with Jano. There's a lot of chemistry there. And, you know, speaking to BMAC, we have a trading in good faith clause in this league. And knowing the information about Jano, I just wanted to let him know. I said, hey, he's not going to be here for 2 weeks, but you're in the playoffs. So when he comes back, you're getting playoff Jano, who is, as we all know, just an absolute force and a beast. And BMAC knew that. He was comfortable with that. So I made sure that was known as well. And again, it's a trade to help us out, because we need bodies now, and we need as many people on the ice as we can right now, and to get that chemistry going. And it helps out the Polar Titans, because they're pretty much bound for the playoffs. So they know that they're getting playoff Jano. So we're hoping that deal works out for both teams, and both teams are happy.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Another one for the Smoke Eaters here. Phil Kidd going to the big dogs. Johnny Longtwig to the Smoke Eaters. And I had talked to Pickle about this one before when he had mentioned it. And And yeah, it's another one of those we just needed to find a little bit of a better, just had to do something, right? Our forwards wise, we had so much skill and we just weren't scoring, and we had to do something to swap it out. I had any say in it. I mean, the team.
Oh, listen, I have access to every server.
No.
I know exactly
No,
what you
no,
meant
no,
when
no.
you said we.
No. Phil's gotta go.
Oh,
No.
I thought we were
absolutely not.
during a commercial break. Everyone can hear us during the commercials.
Oh, you were talking about the thing. No, but Phil's a great dude. Great player. I think we just needed to find some sort of mix on forward there. And we're hoping Johnny's going to be that, but he gets to go to the big dogs who are a top team. So that's got to feel pretty good.
I hate this team. I hate this trade for both teams. I hate both the players involved. I hate the logo. No, I've just been saying too much nice stuff about everyone. Yeah, it's just a change of scenery thing. Johnny Longtwig, I love what you guys are doing. Yeah, you guys. Sean, based off our private DM conversations, I like what you singularly are doing, and then telling Hoagie and Captain Pickle what you're doing and make them pretend it's them. But
That's
no,
right.
I
LeBron'd them real fast.
But you guys just brought in Brew and Johnny Longtwig. And I don't know what that line combination is going to look like. But good Lord, if you put those two guys together with someone like yourself on defense, man, that's a pretty feisty line we're talking about here. And Phil Kid with the big dogs, man, with Biggie Otis. Phil's a guy I've known for a couple of years. As you know, he's an AGL guy. He started out there with us as well, and some of the other guys. And man, I'll tell you, that guy just finds ways to score. They're not always the prettiest, but you see his name on the stat sheet. You see his highlights between periods, always finding a way to get it in the net. And I think that's a great addition for the big dogs, who I think felt needed to shake it up themselves a little bit just to kind of keep from remaining, to keep from getting stagnant.
Yeah. And Phil's in the chat saying, hate you too. I'm like, oh no, this isn't good. Nah, it's nothing but love. Phil's a great dude.
He is.
Another couple of top goalies on the move too. Egg Farmers getting Grims. Grazer going the other way after Grazer hurt my feelings so bad with a couple of crazy saves on Wednesday. But just a goalie swap here, right? I mean, this is just teams trying to see if they can find a little bit of a goalie that maybe plays a little more into how they play on defense.
Well, yeah, much like the last trade with Phil Kidd and Johnny Longtwig, it's sometimes a change of scenery works wonders. Like you look at like a game, like all right, well you look at the pros, like we're in the playoffs now for the NHL, and you can see it after 2 games in a series. Even if they split, sometimes like a team will make a goalie swap because they feel like there's a little spark missing or something like that. That's probably what this move could be. Just shake it up a little bit, see how those guys do in a new scenery with some new teammates. Maybe the vibe's a little different. And yeah, we know it's Grims. I wasn't going to correct him, dude, because it's way better with the Z than an S. So let's calm down. We know Grims. We know.
What do you say, Grims?
I think Dan's back too, by the way, if you want to do rolls to him.
Daniel.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
Dang it. Is this live? You bet it's not. Another big one. My goodness, Brick City making moves. They receive Rattlehead and Grimmeister, the invasion, getting Carney and Gritty. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's big names all around. But I mean, Carney and Gritty going one way is crazy. Dan, are you back? I need some insights here. Dan, help me out. Well, Sean.
Hey, Dan. I was gonna tell him if he can't hear us again, he should switch to game chat and then just switch back while he stays in the Discord. That always works for me.
You put your left foot in, you take your left foot out, you put your left foot in, you take it all out. But
hold on, I'll do my Dan impression. Yeah, man, it was a good trade because we needed 2 players after we traded 2 players to the team that we traded those 2 players for, and then we got 2 players back. So it's a 2-for-2 swap. Couple position players for a couple other position players.
And this is my impression of Dan doing an impression of Batman. So dumb. It's so dumb. But yeah,
All right, well, I'll give my thoughts on it. I mean, Hardy and Gritty, those are 2 first-round talents going for 2 relative newcomers. I don't think Grimmy is Grimmeister a rookie as well.
that's
I
what
know
I was trying to
Rattlehead
think
is.
of. I could not remember.
Yeah, I mean that's bold. I absolutely love what Dan's doing here. He's making a lot of savvy moves, a lot of strong, well-rounded line type combination moves versus like going for the home run threat, I think. And I just love what he's building here.
What's up, boys? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
It only took like 4 restarts of my headset and twice with my console, so I do apologize. I've been trying. I know Brick City's made a lot of moves tonight, and so first off, shout out to all the bruisers that have worn the colors this season. It's been a battle. We had to change it up. It's never personal. I love this league. I love all the players that we've had. We had great camaraderie. I've had a ton of fun with a lot of these boys, but we're in a playoff race. We got 2 weeks left. Time to try something, right? Got to try something to get some points. So never personal. All love to the boys. And I wish them nothing but success, just not against us.
It's the right answer. And that is it. That is the end of the trade list that we had. I'm going to go back to the trade request room. Do we have anything else in there? Again, if we missed a trade, which we probably didn't, full apologies, but I'm pretty sure we got everything in that.
Oh, I'm sorry. This just in. We're getting Zaner from the South Beach Snipers because Caustic's sick of his attitude.
What?
Oh, it's for a player to be named later. Yeah,
Oh.
we're just going to carry 9
Wait,
now.
wait,
This is
wait.
perfect.
Wait. There was.
Hey, you're missing.
There is
Yeah,
one.
how many? There should have been. How many total did you?
I had
don't
13.
think this is it. Okay. Yeah, we
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. I knew this was gonna happen. I do have the image for it. I just tried a new way of adding the folder for it, and it was dumb. And I'm dumb, and I'm sorry. And please don't.
You're
please
fine,
don't yell at
buddy.
me. Please don't.
What do you
yell at
mean, Zaner? There's a massive one. No, there's been massive ones all night.
No, there's one that's missing.
me. There's one that's missing, and
There's one that involves. Listen, no spoilers, but it's one woman goalie for another woman goalie. Liar. No spoilers. We're just kidding, Slam. You're fine.
You're just sitting there with the Guess Who board with like 100
Yeah, it's there.
of them knocked down.
It's there. It's the
Yeah,
last. It's
I
the
got
last
it.
one in that folder.
Oh, why
Okay.
is it not adding it? This is dumb. Hold on, I'll just add it manually. Hey
boy.
there.
Well, there might. Yeah.
No, I got it. I got it. Everybody. Oh, wait, I got it. Oh, wait, I got it.
But I wrote it down.
There we go. Massive,
I literally numbered them, Sean.
massive,
Oh my
just gonna
God.
say it.
Whoa,
I'll put this out there
whoa.
behind the scenes. I put that they were numbered. Just saying.
This is
I
new
know.
to me, by the way.
You didn't see this
I
one?
did not see this one. No.
Did you do the math?
Wow.
Oh, wait, what's the math on it?
Okay.
Wait. I saw you. What's the math on it?
Pretty sure the math
Hey.
works. I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, please make sure that math works because I did not see this one myself.
Yeah, this is huge. And honestly,
Holy shit.
when I saw this one, I went, the Crease Police just won the Season 10 Cup. Because I think Scub is that. Full credit to Mowski. Mowski's an amazing defenseman. Scub Daddy, I've seen in the playoffs time and time again, shut down teams' best offensive
the numbers add up.
weapons with
Numbers are good.
physicality, with great defense.
Wow.
He can move to play center. He's just got that it factor, and I think that was the missing piece that Scub Daddy's a guy I thought of all season because I figured I want to see where he ends up at the end of the year because the team that picks him up is gonna get a different level of a guy in playoffs. And the fact that he's going to the Crease Police scares the shit out of me as a team that's in that division.
Man,
But full
what
credit
that
to
boy
Mowski,
does
'cause
in the
Mowski's awesome.
playoffs, man. Yeah, that is a big. I'm literally, guys. This is what I'm talking about. The feeling that I have right now, like to be this level of shocked for this level of a blockbuster trade as the last trade of the evening on the season 10 trade deadline show is just. This is everything I had hoped it would be. This is amazing.
So Mowski was the 6th overall pick, I believe, right?
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why. I mean, Mowski has the highest cap, and the Scub was Scub was a first round pick too, obviously. So
I'm looking real
or
quick.
was he second? Either way,
Priestfully, he
Either
was.
way.
Oh, I don't even have him there. Oh, Scub's on a different team. My fault. Did Scub
but
get
either
traded
way,
before?
there's no way that the Crease Police would be taking on Cap in this one because it's a 1-for-1 trade, and Mowski is also the first round Cap hit.
Right.
Wait, Polar drafted Mal?
Sorry.
Wait, what?
What?
Hold on. When was Mowski drafted? Hold on.
The Crease Police I had at 30 million,
Uh-huh.
and the Dreadhounds I had at 26 million. After all those other trades that had gone through, I just can't find the team that Scub Daddy was on.
Yeah, so then that absolutely
I
works.
figured-
Yeah, it absolutely does then, yeah.
Well, whatever. We'll sort this out. If there's an issue, we'll reverse it,
Exactly.
and we'll just send both players to my team, and we'll carry 10.
Hey, maybe 20 gifted subs says we turn the other way for a second. Maybe maybe an extra cap space falls off the back of the truck, you know? Who knows what happens? It's never secure back there. After all, 50% of every red penny on it.
Okay. Scub was at 6.
Where is... Uh-huh.
Scub was at 6, and
Mowski was the
Celtics,
6th,
right?
was like picked 6th overall, wasn't he?
what team is Mowski on? I'm so sorry. I just lost it. This was Dreadhounds. Okay. All right.
Mowski was first, Scrub we drafted in the 30s. Yeah, okay, it works. It absolutely works. Congratulations to both teams.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah, Mowski's 7 million, and Scub was 6 million.
Yeah. So unless the Dreadhounds
So it's a
fell
$1 million
below the cap
difference.
floor, which I don't think they did. So
I'm just double checking the updated salaries in the management chat if I can find it. It is. So before that, the Crease Police were at 30 million. They're taking on 1 million, correct?
no, they're losing $1 million. Mowski was the higher.
Yeah, so they're going to
paid
be
player.
at 29. They're going to be at 29 million, and the
Yeah.
Dreadhounds are going to be at 27 million. We're fine.
Yeah, absolutely. This is somehow
Stop making me do
Xander's
math
fault.
after
don't
I've had
know
a bunch
how.
of yeah,
I don't know how, but it's just Xander's fault.
yeah. Too many carrot sticks,
Just
man.
kidding, boo boo. Just kidding, boo boo. It's great. He's all love. But that's it. It is 10 past 10 on a Friday. That is officially the end of the trade deadline for VVHL Season 6. Teams are locked in. We are on the playoff push road. No, that's such a dumb word. You know what? It's been a day. It's just been
It's
a day.
the road to Shauna Mania.
There's the push to the playoffs. Sponsored by Verizon. Not actually sponsored because they'll sue us. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Karaoke
We
version
are
of Limp
locked in.
Bizkit's My Way. Sorry.
Nice. I love it. Yeah, that's right. Too funny. All right, everybody. Well, hey, Mike, anything to add? Dan, anything to add? That is going to be it for us for tonight. Wait.
Nothing from me.
Who's
Just
saying wait? Who's saying wait? Who's saying wait?
Uh-oh.
Because technically it is the end of the stream. That is the end of the trade deadline. Oh, you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers.
What?
I think they're just goobering
But-
with me. I think they were making it sound like
Oh.
there was going to be something coming in. You absolute
Do,
assholes.
do we want to roundtable this, Sean?
I think we should have a quick roundtable about what sort of
Quick
chopped up-
roundtable.
just copped up charges I'm going to be throwing at Zaner this weekend. Probably, I'll think of something. We'll go to the files. I got nothing. Everybody just go out there and have fun. We appreciate you all watching with us here tonight. Kudos to all the owners and GMs for putting in the hard work and getting these trades done, getting all their teams situated for the playoffs coming up. Mike, Dan, anything to add before we go?
No, man. What a fucking season, dude. No. I'm pumped. I'm sending out invites. Listen, I'm excited for the last 2 weeks. I'm out of the playoffs, but that's exactly why we wanted this season to be the way it is. There's no team that's out of it. Like, there's no team that's out of it. We got 2 weeks left. That's fucking amazing, man. I love that so much for this league and for this community, and I'll see everybody in the LFGs. We're doing a lobby, right? Right, Mike?
Fucking Mega Lobby,
think
man.
so.
Of course.
Mega lobby.
Hey,
Mega
I gotta
lobby.
tell you, man, to piggyback on what Dan said and to couple it with what I said earlier about, I mean, there's 6 teams separated by 10 points, which is 1 week's worth of games. I expect a lot of leapfrogging here back and forth. Dan will tell you as well, like, when we were in dead last, I looked at the standings one morning, I was like, God damn it, man, we're in 20th place, and Dan's like, dude, stop for a sec and look at the point difference in where you're at. And we had a very fortunate week this week. We ultimately leapfrogged 2 teams, and I had basically the same conversation with the roles reversed with Dan this past week. Hey, man, these points are super duper close. They're to be had, and you're not out of it. And with the moves that the Bruisers made, I'm convinced they are not going to be in the place in the standings that they're currently at this time next Friday.
I appreciate you, Mikey. I appreciate you, and it really comes down to this. It's always been a personal mantra, man. Nobody likes to lose, but I can take losing when the vibes are good, when people are putting in best effort, and really playing good team hockey. Unfortunately, that's not what happened for us last week or a few days ago, and we've kind of forced our hand to try different things, and why not, man? Why not? And just keep the vibes going, and there's always another season, baby. There's always another season, but this season ain't over. I ain't quitting. So
Yes, sir.
Hey,
no
all
way.
I can say is if I was on like next season, like I keep making jokes that like if I'm in the draft, I'm going to ego my way to the team in the finals. But what I'm really going to do is go for my electrical engineering degree.
There you go, Mikey. Hurry.
Poor Biz, man, is taking a beating. I'm like, every morning I'd be like, oh, hey, good morning, Biz. I know it's 4:05 in the morning, but I happen to be awakened. Are you sure you're really going to engineering school? It has nothing to do with where we're at in the standings. And he's like, Mike, no. He's for the 5th time. No. I'm like, all right, I'm going to ask you 5 more times, though.
Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks for you guys for sure. But you know what? You got a pretty good player there from the wheel spin.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Okay, yeah, just if I may, very quickly. Shout out Quick Nick. The dude literally builds bridges. He's a big old construction worker. I've been told he works with a big cigar in his mouth because he's like that level of toughness. But I looked up his stats after the wheel spin, and I said, holy shit, this guy's not real. This guy's a bot. Something's going on here. And he's like plus 3,300, 4,000 goals or something. Like ridiculous stats, right? So I messaged him. I'm like, hey, man, what's going on? He's like, dude, I'm totally new to this Discord thing, man. He's cousins with Doughboy. Doughboy recruited him into the league. And yeah, man, sight unseen. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to try and get some chem games in with him. And just wanted to say shout out to Quick Nick. We're his first ever league. He seems to be digging the vibe, and that's what we're here for, man. And I'm hoping he joins some LFGs and we can get some games in with him and see how he is.
Hell yeah. Gotta love it. Good vibes, good times, and it is Friday. We are done here. Go out there. Have a great Friday night, everybody. We will be back next Tuesday, week 7, the second last season of VVHL season 10 post-trade deadline. Let's see how all the teams react. We appreciate you for joining us here tonight. We love you. Shout out to those After Hours boys for a great episode yesterday. Absolutely killed it. Go ahead and watch
That was so good, man.
on Spotify.
It was awesome.
They absolutely killed it.
Oh.
Link can be found in the Discord. What's up?
Fuck, if I may,
Mhm.
Dan Minglewood and Kraut reached out to me, and Aquino, of course. There's gonna be a poll going out with some topics for, like, they want to hear what you guys want them to talk about. So be on the lookout this week under league polls for that form to come out and kind of make your suggestions, have question and answers, whatever. I'll have a little more finalized stuff on that, and that'll come out on Monday. So keep an eye out for that. And tonight's the deadline now. The Hall of Fame voting's over as well, so we'll be announcing our inductees now that the polling is closed. And I don't know exactly when we're going to announce it. I would think during the finals, but the votes are in, so we're going to tabulate them and we'll know. But you guys will find out at a later date.
Awesome. It's a great way to end the show. We appreciate you all for watching. We will be back on Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Week 7. We love you. Peace out, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.